Hey guys, what's up? How's it going? We're back and welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name is Nikki. I'm a photographer and a videographer and I do a ton of traveling, which is a bulk of what this channel is about. And today I am going to talk to you about my trip to London and exactly what I packed and what I wish I packed and what I wish I didn't pack. I was there for 10 days. My best friend was getting married, so there's kind of a lot of extra stuff in the packing, but I have visited her before without going for wedding stuff, so I can still provide a ton of advice on what you should and should not bring for London. But before we get any further into that, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and share, and heavy emphasis on that like, you guys. That helps me so much, so be sure to hit that thumbs up if you like this video and you found anything helpful in it. I would greatly appreciate it. And yeah, let's get into it. Before we get too far into the video, I wanted to show you how I actually pack a bag, and if you haven't already, be sure to go check out my previous packing video. I have changed some things about how I pack since then, which I can do an updated video if you guys want, so let me know in the comments. But for now, this is how I packed this bag for my dual trip to London and Iceland. This is a bridesmaid's dress and some extra things that didn't fit in the packing cubes, and then this bulk part of the suitcase that has kind of everything in it. These two packing cubes are for London, and then this is like toiletries and shoes and things, mostly for London but also Iceland. And the Iceland stuff is here and underneath these packing cubes. If you want to see what I wish I would have brought up for Iceland or wish I would have left at home, please subscribe and ring that notification bell, because I will be doing a video just like this for that trip as well. But for now, let's go and unpack all of the things from London and see what could have been different. I also wanted to show you some additional items that I was carrying: my neck pillow, my hat, my camera bag, my fanny pack, and an additional backpack. All right, now that you have kind of seen how I pack my bag, which I quite literally was pushing the limits on that. I'm very good at packing a lot into a small space. I was at 50 pounds exactly on the way there and on the way back, so I think I did pretty good. But anyway, let's get into exactly what I packed. I'm going to give you a very basic breakdown of how many of what I brought and all that good stuff, so let's get to it. I'm going to start with more specific things that I brought for the wedding, which, you know, if you're into the all get up the whole time, maybe you want to bring stuff like this, but I don't necessarily find them a staple and when I travel. But just for reference, I brought all of my toiletries, which typically a lot of my toiletries are necessities. They all go in these reusable silicone bags, so if things explode, they stay in here. Also, I use this when I do just carry-ons instead of a check bag, which leaves all of my liquids in one spot for TSA to get upset about and find them all in one spot, because that's what happens to me all the time anyway. And I also have jewelry and like bobby pins and hair ties and stuff in this little case. It keeps things really easy and small and condensed. I have a erase your face makeup remover. Yeah, that's dirty. I really need to wash it. And I also have all my makeup in here. That's pretty much all that I need for this. And I have makeup brushes. I also have pasties because it's a wedding thing. Dresses are very specific. You get the point. I also brought a teeth whitener and a Foreo, which is like a this brand right here. It's a face mask type of thing. It's it works really well for me, but again, a wedding thing that you don't necessarily need, but I thought I would share with you in case you're into that kind of stuff. Now, moving past that, I wanted to kind of show you a little bit of a travel hack that I learned on TikTok, because TikTok has saved my life in a lot of ways. But this is my neck pillow. It is full of all of my socks, underwear, and some additional scarves that can be worn as like accessories on the head, the neck, a belt, even a top, all stuffed in here. So it saves me a ton of space and a ton of weight inside my checked bag, and also provides a much sturdier neck pillow than the normal pillow that goes in there. So just a quick hack for that, and also so you know, everything else that I could possibly need for undergarments and socks and scarves is in here. Let's talk shoes. I brought a ridiculous amount of shoes. I don't normally bring this many pairs of shoes, but wedding things, you know, walking around touristy things. These are like orthopedic shoes. I love them so much, and need to be cute but not doing a ton of walking. So there's that. I also brought 2 belts. This one clearly needs to be thrown away, it's fine. I brought a hat, we'll get to that later. And a fanny pack. I bring this anytime I travel. It's really good for like keeping passports and things really close to you on the plane. So that's kind of what that one was for. I did also bring a secondary bag for like little day trips or touristy things when I didn't want to carry like a whole big bag or I needed to bring a little bit more stuff than would fit in my fanny pack. I brought 2 jackets, so this one is a little bit more dressy, you know, for those cute moments that you need to be cute doing wedding things. And I also brought a more casual one, North Face. This could also be used in Iceland, so kind of like a double whammy there, but this was for like more casual moments in London and for the airplane. 1 pair of jeans, 2 pairs of jean shorts, 10 tops, 1 romper, a single skirt, a shimmery cover-up shawl thing, 3 dresses, 4 including the bridesmaid's dress. Yeah, I'm happy I'm done with the wedding now because this thing is filthy and wrinkly. That's okay. Jammies, and a lint roller because I have 3 cats. And a single eyeshadow palette that I put in this plastic bag in case it decided to explode. I didn't want it to get all over everything because powder's a little harder, I feel like, to deal with than liquid, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Now that I've listed everything that I brought, let's go over things I wish I would have brought. I wish I would have brought more jeans. So full-length jeans rather than jean shorts. As you guys know, London is rainy. If you don't know that, London is rainy. And I was there in August and it was supposed to be warm and they were having a heat wave, and then I got there and it got chilly and rainy like every day. So definitely wish I would have brought at least 1 more pair of jeans so that when it was chillier, I wasn't entirely freezing in the shorts, or so I just had like kind of an option for if a rainy day came up when it wasn't supposed to. The second thing that I wish I would have brought was a second pair of like comfy shoes. These are really great, they're definitely worn in, but sometimes I like to take a break from them, or I need something that's like a little bit different of a style. So I kind of wish I would have brought like some tennis shoes or something else instead of this. I was still breaking these in and they were really cute and great, but they cut up my feet. So definitely wish I would have had a second pair of comfy shoes. Third thing that I wish I would have brought is a more versatile or breathable cute jacket. So this is that fun material on the inside that like if you get sweaty or any kind of warm, it just sticks to your skin, which made this really difficult for me to wear all day. Because sometimes I would be like, oh, I'm moving and I'm warm, and then it would start to stick to me, but if I took it off, then I was cold. So just kind of wish I would have brought a second layer or a second outer layer that was a little bit more breathable. And the last thing that I wish I would have brought is more little socks like to wear in shoes like this, the ones that don't go all the way up there, the no-show socks. Definitely wish I would have brought more of those, but that's just me. Maybe I didn't count the right amount of days, but you know, count your socks. If there's anything I can offer you, count your socks. So let's get to the list of things that I wish I didn't bring. So first things first, this hat. I wore it all the way to London, through Iceland, all the way back here, and I didn't wear it once. I literally wore it on the plane. I don't need to have a hat on the plane. So unless you actually have it as a staple of your wardrobe and you remember to wear hats, pointless. As I've already previously stated, the second and third thing here are these sandals and these shorts. I have 2 pairs of shorts that I brought that I think I wore one day, basically proved to be useless, and these hurt my feet. They were cute for like a day, but I could have survived without them, and it wouldn't have saved me a tennis race. The next thing is scarves. So I really like scarves. I like to use them in my hair, around my neck, as like a little belt, a little accessory on my pants, sometimes as a top. But I brought probably about 10 of these thinking I would wear them as tops more often or accessorize with them as like more often than I did. I did not. It was pointless. I would say if you're somebody who thinks they like to accessorize or you don't actually accessorize, don't bring things like this. Like I could have survived with like 2 of these. The next thing is this bag. Although it did provide me a lot of help when I needed to get everything back to the US without having my checked bag go overweight. I was able to like stuff a bunch of like heavier items in here and bring it onto the plane as my personal item, along with my camera bag as my carry-on item. This bag was not fun to carry every day as a like, oh, I'm cute. Like, it looked really cute. I was like, oh, look at me, how cute in London. Yeah, it was great for that, but not for practically carrying anything comfortability. You get my point. I apparently can't say that word right now. But it wasn't comfortable. It wasn't comfortable for me to carry all the time. It ended up being more of a pain in my butt than it needed to be. So yeah, definitely would recommend finding a more comfortable bag to carry around all day. Definitely wish I wouldn't have brought the belts. They were pointless. This pretty sparkly cover up, put it on the list of another thing that I didn't touch or need or use at all. Pointless. I also probably could have gone with less tops. I didn't really need that many. Like, that was a little excessive, especially with the scarves that I was planning on wearing as tops. And this romper was extra and pointless, and so was this extra dress. I thought I had it all planned out and needed all of it. I definitely didn't. Alright, and that is what I packed for London, what I wish I would have packed for London, and what I wish I would have left at home. I hope you guys found that helpful. I would say the big takeaways for me are making sure you have comfortable shoes and a comfortable backpack to carry around all of your stuff. And I would say also having that comfortable outer layer that allows you to be warm but also to be cool at the same time. I went in August and I should have expected more craziness out of the weather, and I didn't. I just was like, it's gonna be warm. And yeah, definitely not. Should have packed a little bit warmer than I did, but it's okay. You live and you learn. You guys should definitely learn from my mistakes, but please, if you like this video and you found it helpful, give this video a big thumbs up. Like I said, it is super helpful. And feel free to go follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, all of it. It's all linked below. Yeah, and make sure you subscribe, ring that notification bell, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!